Hey, hey, my dear friends and fellow anglers, your favorite fishing expert is here, ready to dive deep into what promises to be a truly special day on the water. We're talking about Monday, December 15th, 2025. If you've been waiting for a sign from the fishing gods, this might just be it. We've got classic Australian summer conditions rolling in that could make this day an absolute cracker for some of our most prized catches. So, get ready, because we're about to unlock the secrets to a memorable fishing trip, despite a few lunar quirks. This is the kind of day that makes you want to drop everything and hit the water, and I'm here to tell you exactly why and how. Let's talk tactics for the species that will be biting with gusto. First up, the mighty Yellowtail Kingfish. These oceanic powerhouses absolutely thrive in our warmer summer waters, and December is prime time for them. You'll find them turning up off the coast in huge numbers and even venturing into our river systems like Sydney Harbour. Where to seek them? Focus your efforts around coastal structures like headlands, offshore reefs, and especially around any fish aggregating devices or FADs. Keep an eye out for schooling baitfish, as the kingfish will be actively hunting. What to use? For these strong fighters, you'll need heavy-duty spinning or overhead gear. Live baits like fresh squid or yellowtail scad are deadly, but don't underestimate large stick baits, poppers, or jigs worked aggressively around structures. They hit hard, friends, so be ready for a fight. Next, let's target the delicious whiting, both sand and King George. These beauties love the warmer shallows. Where to look? You'll find them actively foraging over shallow sand flats, seagrass beds, and along the edges of estuaries and sheltered beaches. They often hang around a bit of structure near sandy patches. What to use? A light estuary outfit, perhaps a 9 to 10 foot beach rod for surf whiting with a 2 to 4 kilogram line, is perfect. For bait, fresh beachworms, pippies, surf clams, or nippers are irresistible. A simple running sinker rig with a small, sharp hook is all you need. Focus your efforts during the rising tide, particularly around dawn and dusk, when they'll be most active. And for those who enjoy a bit of a tussle, the flathead are always a reliable option. These ambush predators love to lie in wait for an easy meal. Where to seek them? Focus on sandy or muddy bottoms along drop-offs, channel edges, and around submerged structures in our estuaries. What to use? A light to medium spinning or bait casting outfit with a 6 to 12 pound braided line and a fluorocarbon leader is ideal. Soft plastics, especially those resembling prawns or small baitfish, are deadly. Also, fresh or frozen pilchards and prawns worked slowly along the bottom can yield great results. Keep your retrieves slow and methodical, covering ground to find where they're hiding. Finally, for a bit of offshore excitement, the sleek Mahi Mahi, also known as dolphin fish, are definitely on the menu. These fast-growing, colourful sports fish follow the warm waters of the East Australian current each summer. Where to find them? Your best bet is around the various FADs off the coast. What to use? While often caught as bycatch when trolling skirted lures for marlin, the most reliable way to specifically target them is with live bait around these FADs. Early mornings beating the crowds often yield the best results for a trophy-sized catch. Now for the nitty-gritty, an analysis of our fishing conditions for December 15th, 2025. Weather. We're looking at wonderfully stable summer weather, particularly around Sydney. Daytime temperatures are expected to range from a comfortable 22 to 26 degrees Celsius, while nighttime temperatures will be around 16 to 18 degrees Celsius. The wind will be moderate, generally from the north to northeast, blowing between 2 and 11 miles per hour, with occasional gusts up to 19 miles per hour. Precipitation will be minimal, with mostly dry conditions and only a slight chance of very light scattered showers. This warm, stable weather helps keep fish active, and the moderate breeze will oxygenate the water and create a nice chop on the surface, which can encourage feeding. A little cloud cover, even if it's just a bit, can diffuse direct sunlight, encouraging fish to remain active in shallower water for longer. Water temperature. The coastal waters around Sydney are sitting at a very pleasant average of 21 to 23 degrees Celsius. Some forecasts even show temperatures nearing 24 degrees Celsius for this specific day. This warm water is a massive factor, friends. It kicks the fish's metabolism into high gear, encouraging them to feed aggressively and bringing many active species into shallower, more accessible areas. It's perfect for both fish and any angler who fancies a swim. Moon phase. On December 15th, 2025, we will be under a waning crescent moon with an illumination of about 12 to 20%. The moon will be around 24 to 26 days old, getting closer to the new moon phase. In fishing lore, a waning crescent can sometimes be considered a slower period. However, my friends, in my experience, strong local conditions like favorable weather and warm water temperatures often override the lunar factor. While the moon phase might suggest fish are a little more cautious, the overall fantastic conditions should compensate significantly. Focus your efforts around moonrise and moonset for potentially increased activity, but don't let the moon phase deter you from getting out there. Overall, fish activity. Considering all these factors, the general activity of fish in Australia on December 15th looks good to excellent. The warm water and air temperatures will keep metabolism high, ensuring our summer predators are on the hunt. The moderate wind and mostly dry conditions will make the day comfortable for fishing. While the waning crescent moon can sometimes make fish a little more cautious, the overwhelmingly favorable conditions, especially for species like Yellowtail Kingfish, whiting, and Flathead, which are in their high season, point towards a rewarding day on the water. So, my friends, that's the forecast for December 15th, 2025. Get your gear ready, pack some snacks, and prepare for a fantastic day of fishing. I wish you all tight lines and screaming reels. May your coolers be full and your memories even fuller. Please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss any of my forecasts or tips. And tell me in the comments below, what are your go-to summer species in Australia, and what's your secret weapon bait or lure? Tight lines, everyone. Nil carcass, nil scale,